Okay, hello, we're back again for the next video. In this video, we're going to learn function. Function is basically like one big task that you're going to separate it into few functions, and the few functions have its own task to do to complete the bigger task. Okay, let's see. Function have few types of it: the without parameter, with parameter, and the one that's return value. First of all, I'm going to show you the first one that we're going to learn, which is the without parameter. Okay, without parameter, let's say that we're going to make a function named calculate value. Okay, the first thing that we need to do is declare the function. Okay, first let's say void calculate value over here, and this is where we will call the function in the main function. This is the main function, and we will call the another function in here. So we're going to put here calculate value, and under here we're going to define what's the function. Okay, in here what we're going to make is, in here we're going to declare two value, that we were going to add to be the third value. Okay, here we're going to ask from the user. Okay, the same with value 2. Okay, in here, and then we're going to add those both value to be the value 3. 1 plus value 2. Okay, here. So we're going to print out value 3. Okay, here. Okay, that's done. So when we're going to write the function here, return. Okay, you can see here, this is our declaration of the function. This is where we call the function. When we run this code, they will read this function first. So in this function, it will call the another function calculate value. So they will read the definition of this function right away. Okay, let's try boot and run. Okay, here let's say value 1 is 25, value 2 is 21, so the value 3 is, okay, seems like forgot to put here. Okay, value 3. So this is how we're going to make a function that without parameter. 25, 21, and we got 46. You see, this is the main function. It will read the main function, and in this main function it will call another function and directly goes to the definition of another function. What if there's a parameter included? If we want to include the parameter, you can see the difference here, that we're going to make this one in the main function. See this, we're going to put it here. Okay, if we put a variable here, how are we going to use the variable in another function? So we are going to delete that one, so we have to use the parameter. In here we just put in the bracket here. Okay, we're going to put here, so of course in here too, but without the data type. Also in here too with the data type. Okay, you see the difference between the two of the functions. You see, when we run this code, it will read this function, so it will declare this first and asking value from the users. So what about the value? They will call the another function, which is in the another function. They will calculate it and print out right away. We can pass this to value by using parameter. Let's try boot and run it. Okay, value 1, 25, 21 is 46. Okay, it's much the same, it's just the way we write it. Okay, what about the another one, the one that we used to return the value? Okay, a function will return the value is also much the same, but the difference is we don't use the parameter over here. We're going to delete all the parameter. Okay, here. So the confusing thing is that if we use the returning value, we cannot use void, because void, it doesn't allow us to return value to another function. So we're going to change here by using float, another type of function. Okay, so here we have already changed it, so we're going to delete this one. So let's take this out, this C out, back into here, the main function, to show you that we successfully return the value. Okay, here we're going to say return value 3. Return value 3 over here. So see out value 3 over here. We're going to put here, this is not value 3, we just put the function over here. So we're going to delete. Let's try boot and run first, and we press the F9. Okay, oh, don't forget to the declaration of the value. Since that we doesn't use parameter, we still have to declare the value in another function. Okay, boot and run. Let's see what happens. Okay, value 1 is 25, value 2 is 21, value 3 is 0. Okay, let's see what's happening. Value 3. Okay, let's make it like this. Here we're going to delete this here and declare another thing. It's much the same, but sometimes the coding is not working, so we can change it based on the logic that we think. So if we say that value is equal with the function, so we try to use the value instead of the function directly. Okay, let's say boot and run 25, 21. Oh, okay. It's because of here. We should put it in here. We still have to make it here. Okay. this can't work because the last time that we do is like it's because of if we read here, but if we didn't use parameter to put the value, to pass the value to another function, that's why we got the answer zeros. But since we put the CR over here, so the value will come in here and we calculate and return the only final value to the main functions. So we're going to run 8, 25, 21 and we got 46. That's it. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. That's the functions that we're going to focus. That's all.